We'll guide you through how to play the Better Minecraft mod pack with your friends. If you guys find this video to be helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, ringing the bell icon and leaving a like. Let's get right into it. So there's two ways to play Better Minecraft with your friends. It's by hosting a server on either a hosting platform like Apex Hosting or by hosting the server on your computer. We're going to show you both ways, but we're going to start off with the first method, which is actually going to a hosting platform so they can host both the server and the mod pack. So let's open up a browser, and we're already at Apex Hosting and they are the sponsor of today's video. So before we go any further, a huge thanks to Apex Hosting for sponsoring this video. They offer lag-free customizable servers ready in minutes. They offer many packages from basic servers to advanced servers, or you can customize your experience. They offer a free subdomain, unlimited slots, 24/7 server support and automated backups. Me and my friends personally use their service all the time and they have never let us down. They're very efficient. So if you want to host your own adventures, if you want to use mod packs, or even just play Minecraft with your friends normally, Apex Hosting is the best option for all that. So please make sure to check them out, linked in the description of this video and the pinned comment. So now that we're at a hosting platform, we first need to purchase a server. They've recommended a 6 GB RAM server, so I'm simply going to press on order. Then I'm going to go ahead and select my configuration, which means if you want to play vanilla Minecraft, we can do that. If you want to load up any mod, we can do that. We can host a paper server and much more. For example, we are doing Better Minecraft, which is BMC4 for this video. It's going to be hosted on the version 120.1. We can select it over here and we can also change this later, so don't worry about the configuration. Then the server location, we can test our ping, which is written next to it, and wherever we get the lowest latency, the lowest ping, we can select that server location and move along. However, this can also be changed later on. Then we can simply press on I have read and agree to the terms of service once you have actually read them, and then press checkout. If you want a dedicated IP, you can get that for an additional $4. Now, if we click on this panel button on the top right hand side, we will actually see where our servers are located. We just purchased this one with 6 GB of RAM. We can click on this one, and then if we just scroll down a little bit, we will see our game file section. You can tweak the mod pack and the version of Minecraft that you want to play, but in this video we are indeed playing Better Minecraft, so I'm just going to leave it here. But this is a very simple drop down which you can navigate. You can change the name of your server, and this is the IP address or port which we're going to use to join our server. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up a new tab and visit curseforge.com. When you open up curseforge.com, it's going to look a little like this, and then we're going to press this button on the top right hand side, Get CurseForge app. Then we're going to download the standalone, save it wherever you want to save it. Most probably it's going to go to your default download location. Then we can just run the installer and open up CurseForge. CurseForge is going to help us run these mods because we need to have the mod and the files downloaded on our PC for the mod pack to run successfully. This is also going to help us host it on our computer locally, which I'll mention later after I'm done showing you that the Apex hosting server is up and running. So when I open up CurseForge, I already have these mods downloaded, including the Better Minecraft, which we want to play. But for you, you will have to first set up your Minecraft. Sometimes CurseForge may not recognize your Minecraft, and you will have to press this plus button, add a game, and then you will have to scan your computer for games or manually add a game. And you can do this for Minecraft if your CurseForge hasn't already automatically detected it. You might also have to link your Microsoft Store account with CurseForge to verify your purchase of Minecraft. And of course, your Minecraft has to be downloaded, updated, and ready to go for CurseForge to actually recognize it and play it. So in my case, I already have the mod pack, but if you want it, you can simply hit on this Minecraft button, go to browse, and on the top hand side, if you write Better Minecraft 4, which is the name of the mod pack we want, we can click it open, and instead of this play button will be an install button. Simply install it, it will take a couple of minutes, and then we can press play, which in result will end up opening up our Minecraft launcher, like so. However, if your Minecraft launcher doesn't open up, we need to go to Settings, Minecraft, scroll down, and make sure we are using the Mojang launcher and not the CurseForge launcher. Once our Minecraft launcher loads up, as you can see, it will already select the version that we want to play, which is Better Minecraft. Then we simply need to hit on this play button right over here. Understand the risks of playing a modded version and then click on play again. In the meantime, make sure to start up your Apex hosting server because it will be pending for a while and then it will go to online. And there we go, our Apex hosting server has now gone to online. Here we are, the Better Minecraft has now loaded up. We simply need to click on multiplayer And then we need to go to add a server. Add server, name it whatever you want. For example, web hosted. And then we can add the server address, which is simply going to be this IP address / port. Copy it, paste it in the server address, and then click on done. And there we go, web hosted, better Minecraft server, huge capacity. We can simply double click it to join it and everything should be good. Here we are in the server, we spawned on top of a tree, not ideal, but we can get down, no problem. And as you can see, the server is up and running, no problems. Now I will quickly teach you how to host your own server on your own computer if you don't want to use a hosting platform and want to host a server yourself. So let's quickly minimize this for a second and then we can go back to our CurseForge. And then next to this kill instance button, which would usually be the play button, we can see a download server pack button. We simply need to download the server pack, so just click on that and download it. Once we have the server pack downloaded, we can navigate to where we have it downloaded. Now we just simply copy it to our desktop, drag it out like this for our convenience. Once it's here, we can go ahead and make a new folder, call it, for example, BMC4, and then we can right-click this server pack, extract files, and then extract it to BetterMC4. Click OK. There we go. Now we can open up this folder and we simply need to click on this start.bat file. Then this console should open up, starting up our server. However, if this doesn't happen for you, then you probably need Java. So just go back to your browser and type in java.com. From here, we need to download Java for desktops, press this blue button, and then press this blue button again. This will start a download. It will go to a downloads folder, the one which is selected by default, and then once it's downloaded, we can click it, run it, and install Java. Additionally, we also might need the Java development kit, so we can press on this backspace key and go back to java.com, the main screen, and here we are, free Java development kit. Click on the developer downloads button, and from here, we should probably get the JDK21. Because the JDK21, I've tried it, it works flawlessly. Then we can select our OS, for example, Windows. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. x64 installer, click this blue link, and then your download will start. Once this is done downloading, do the same thing with this. Run it, install it, pretty simple stuff. Now that we have Java, our start.bat file should open up fine. So once we run the start.bat file, it will tell us to agree to Mojang's EULA, which we need to do by typing in I agree. If you want to read their terms of service, just click on this link right here, read them, and if you do agree, like I do, type in I space agree and press enter. This should get our server up and running. Once we have our server up and running, we can come back to Better Minecraft, click on multiplayer, add a server, name it whatever we want, for example, GuideRealm, and then we can type in the server address, which is going to be localhost because we're hosting it ourselves. Press done and then your server should be here. The server will take a second to load up and then you're going to be inside the game. And here we are, the server is up and running. We're hosting this locally, no problem. However, there are a few cons to hosting your server locally. For example, if you're hosting it on your own computer, it will go offline when your computer is offline. So no one else will be able to join, so it will have to stay active all the time. And also for people to join, you'll have to give them your IP address and set up port forwarding. So if you want the convenience, using a hosting platform is always a great solution. Anyways, that's been it for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching and peace.